How to get your offer accepted in a competitive market. My name is Andreas Ernst, real estate professional in the Bay Area, and today I'd like to share a couple of tips and tricks on how you can get your offer accepted. Number one, make sure the offer is as clean as possible. And what do I mean by that? Ideally, your offer doesn't have any contingencies, such as a home inspection contingency, an appraisal contingency, a financing contingency. So ideally, you do all the buyer investigations up front before you submit the offer or before the offer date. That way, you stand out from everybody else and you make it really easy for the seller to accept your offer. Number two, price. Ideally, your price is competitive. The goal is always to offer the minimum amount possible to get you the property and be competitive from a pricing perspective. The best way to get a sense for what that price should be is to look at reasonable comparable sales and do like a CMA. So that way you get a good sense for what the property is worth. And last but not least, number three, get creative. What do I mean by that? Find a way to stand out from anybody else. There's a couple of ways on how you can accomplish that. Number one is you could submit a nice letter to the seller explaining to them what you love about the home and why this is such a great fit for you. Another option is, depending on the situation, is to offer the seller a free rent back for a certain number of days. Another leverage point that buyers have is you could offer to pay for some of the fees that are traditionally paid for by the seller, such as city or county transfer taxes. So you have a whole arsenal of tools to your disposal to build this relationship with the listing agent and the seller, and to provide other incentives to stand out and be the one who is get the home at the end. Hope this was helpful. Thanks for listening. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you very much.